Some more free agent news. Browns reportedly visit with Titans, unrestricted free agent, tight end. Trevon Wesco, this is from Aaron Wilson, has played in the NFL 5 years, 69 career games, started 23. More of a blocking guy, just 9 career receptions, 134 yards. And again, Quincy, we know they're looking for tight ends. I wouldn't dismiss that because it looks like he's a blocking tight end just based on the number of starts and receptions.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of goes along with the Jermaine Ifedi one, right? They know that they have roles on the team that could potentially be available, but they don't want to fall into the trap of drafting somebody specifically because they feel that role that they need right now. They want to be in a position where they can think long-term about each and every draft pick that they bring in and not feel like their hand is forced just because they need a guy who could be potentially tight end 3 or 4 in camp, right? So they're bringing in some of these guys before the draft to make sure that they're not in that position, that pressure is not there for them to take somebody at a certain position late in the draft or to hold on to a pick just so they can get somebody late in the draft. They want to be able to have that flexibility. I think this is a move to make sure they can have that flexibility, with tight end 3 being something that we're going to be looking at for this team.
Yeah, the other thing is we're talking that jumps out. Tight ends, fullbacks, linebackers, those are going to be the guys with the new kickoff rules that are playing on the front line on both sides. You know, the linebackers will play when you're on the defense because the kickoff rules are going to put you 10 yards away from the line of scrimmage. So that might be why you're looking at tight ends like that as well. They'll have a role on special teams.
Yeah, I think the waiver wire is going to be fascinating this year with the one cut down, because I think teams genuinely have no clue what's going to happen with this new kickoff rule. So we're going to see a bunch of scrambling where it's like, I don't know okay, that didn't work. So maybe we bring in 5 linebackers and then that doesn't work. So I think there's going to be a ton of dudes on the waiver wire this year that might have not hit it just because teams are going to be scrambling to figure out this whole kickoff thing. Because usually, like with a rule like this, they would test it in a preseason and then play it. But they're going straight ahead with this rule, so I think we're going to see some scrambling from front offices.
Yeah, you're right. I think week 2 it could be bad. That didn't work. Let's bring in a whole new group and figure it out.
You're right. It might happen during the season too, right? Where coverages start to get busted. Like, all right, we need to change up the strategy.